Okay, in this presentation we will look at a worked example of the exponential distribution. So this is going to be straightforward enough. We have a scenario here. On average, 6 people per hour use an electronic telling machine or ATM or a cash machine during prime shopping hours in a department store. Therefore, it is assumed that the expected time until the next customer will arrive will be 10 minutes. So, what we're interested in here specifically is from the point of view of the ATM, from the point of view of the machine, what is the waiting time between when customers arrive? Okay, so just for simplicity, this is keeping a very simple view of things. We're not going into queuing or having people having to wait or anything like that. It's just from the point of the view of the machine, how long does the machine have to wait before the next customer shows up? Okay? So, okay, you may assume that the distribution of waiting times can be described by the exponential probability distribution. So here are our questions. What is the probability that at least 10 minutes will pass between the arrival of two customers? What is the probability that after a customer leaves, another customer does not arrive for at least 20 minutes? And then what is the probability that a second customer arrives within 1 minute after the first customer begins a banking transaction? Okay, and again, it's from the point of view of when they turn up to use the machine, not how long they get to use it. Okay, so the solutions are as follows. So we just have to set the question up here. So the waiting times between arrivals of customers can be modeled using an exponential distribution. And this exponential distribution is characterized by a rate parameter lambda, which is the inverse of the expected waiting time. So mu is the expected waiting time. 1 over mu, that gives us lambda, the rate parameter. So given that on average 6 people will use the ATM per hour, that means we have lambda equals 6 people per hour, which is 6 divided by 60 people per minute, which is say 0.1 people per minute. So here's the formulas that we're going to use. So really this second one is the one we're specifically interested in. This is the cumulative distribution function, the CDF. Capital F of t essentially, equals 1 minus the exponential of minus lambda t. Now, just as a remark, we will be using the complement of that, which is the sort of to say the probability of t being greater than or equal to some value. And that can be computed simply as the exponential of minus lambda times that value t. Okay? So the probability of at least 10 minutes will pass between the next two customers. So that's what we're asked for here. So we need to find the probability that the time between two customers is at least 10 minutes. So this is the equivalent of finding the probability of t greater than or equal to 10. Okay? So the probability of t greater than or equal to 10 is the complement of the, which is to say 1 minus the probability of t being less than 10. And that is the cumulative distribution function of 10. So essentially what we're asked to find here is 1 minus the cumulative distribution function of 10, 1 minus the CDF of 10, okay? Now, if you work that out, 1 minus 1 minus the exponential of 0.1 times 10. So that will actually just work out to be 0 exponential of minus 1. And where does that minus 1 come from? That gives us, that's coming from 10 minutes, t equals 10, and lambda equals 0.1. So 0.1 times 10, that gives us 1. So we have to calculate the exponential of minus 1. And that gives us 36.79%, 0.3679. So that's the answer to the first question. Something similar for part B. Calculate the probability that another customer will not arrive for at least 20 minutes. So what we have to do here is calculate the probability that the inter-arrival time t is greater than 20, greater than or equal to 20. So we use the same approach here. We use the complement of the cumulative distribution function, which is 1 minus f of 20, in this case, capital F. Okay? So again, the same approach, 0.1 times 20 is 2. So essentially what we end up with is an expression that is the exponential of minus 2. So the probability of t being greater than or equal to 20 is the exponential minus 2, and that is 0.1353, 13.53%. And finally, exercise C, probability that a second customer arrives within 1 minute after the first customer begins a banking transaction. Again, it's from the point of view of the machine when they turn up. Okay? So what we have to do is find the probability of t being less than 1. That is a cumulative distribution function of 1. So just as a remark that the 0.1 times 1 is just 0.1. So what we have to do here is calculate the exponential of minus 0.1. So essentially what we have to do there is just get 1 minus the exponential of minus 0.1. That works out to be 1 minus the value of 0.9048. A little bit of calculator work, or even if it's that, and you should get an answer there of about 9.5%, 0.095. So that's them all there. That's the three probabilities that we're asked to calculate here. So it is probability of t being greater than or equal to 10. That is 10 minutes. That is the probability is 36%. And for likewise 20. For 20 minutes, the probability of the lifetime of the inter-arrival time exceeding 20 minutes is 13%, 0.1353, and an inter-arrival time of 1 minute is approximately 95 or 0.95%, 0.0952, which is 9.5%. Okay, so which is not negligible. Okay, we'll leave it there.